Happy Tuesday, everyone. It's time for my daddy's podcast.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Lessons for Success show. I'm your host, Adam Wardlaw, a middle school science teacher and a high school football coach here in the state of South Carolina. Thank you again to everyone who supported the show in our first batch of lessons. By the end of Season 1, Lessons for Success have been heard in 10 countries worldwide and 36 states here in America. Hopefully you all gained some valuable insight from the guests we had. I decided to take the show in a new direction, and I'll begin doing short daily episodes to mimic what I'm doing with my students in the classroom, and I hope you'll make these episodes a part of your daily routine. Monday episodes will feature motivational pieces intended to help pump you guys up mentally for the week ahead. Tuesday episodes will feature practical advice for a variety of topics in order to help you guys function more efficiently. Wednesday episodes will feature wise words from a variety of sources, including movies and songs. On Thursdays, we'll look back in the history books at important events and talk about the lessons we can draw from them. And on Fridays, the show will feature feel-good stories intended to send you off into the weekend on a high note. Keep up with the show on social media at L4S Show or use the hashtag L4S Show. That's the number 4. And before I forget, you can support the show by giving a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. Now let's start the show. How's it going, everybody? It is time for Tuesday Tips. The goal for Tuesday episodes is to provide some practical advice to implement in your life to help you function better. I work in a middle school, and a topic I love to discuss with my students is sleep. It's kind of ironic that this episode is about the importance of sleep, and my family just welcomed our third child into the world last week. I don't know anyone who doesn't enjoy sleep, but sadly there are plenty of people out there who do not get enough of it. Did you know that a lack of sleep can actually hinder your brain's ability to create memories? Or did you know that not getting enough sleep can also build up toxic proteins in your brain that are connected to diseases like Alzheimer's? Not only can the brain be affected by a lack of sleep, but your body as well. After just one night of not getting enough sleep, your body's immune system is also hindered. It has even been linked to certain types of cancer that can form in the body. Your heart enjoys sleep as well. When you sleep, your cardiovascular system gets a chance to relax. I heard a stat that people who do not get enough sleep are approximately 200% more likely to have a heart attack in their lifetime. So what can you do about your sleeping situation? I think it's important to be intentional about the amount of sleep you're getting. Make sure you're getting those 8 hours a night. When I was getting ready for this episode, I heard that after being awake for 16 hours straight, these negative effects can begin to appear. So whatever your schedule is, make sure that after being awake for about 16 hours, you designate that time as your new bedtime. So if you get up at 5, your bedtime should be about 9 o'clock that night. If you get up at 6, make sure you're in bed by about 10 that night. I know it's 2019, but you should also put away distractions such as phones when you're trying to go to bed. Be intentional when it comes to your bedtime. Make sure it's the time you're going to sleep and not just the time where you're going into your bed and watching TV. I hope this information helps. Thanks for listening, everybody. How much sleep do you get on an average night? Are you getting enough, or do you need to adjust your schedule? Get in touch with the show on social media and let us know. Well, guys, that's it for this episode of Lessons for Success. Don't forget to reach out to the show on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at L4S Show. Again, that's the number 4. Feel free to share your thoughts on this episode. All the episodes are available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts or anywhere else podcasts can be found. So be sure to like, subscribe, and rate. Thank you again for listening to the Lessons for Success Show podcast.